Alright, everybody, welcome back to Child of Eden. In the last episode, we jumped into Matrix. We learned the story of why we need to save Lumi, and we're going to dive in today and take part of our new area, which we took in the last episode, which is now Evolution. It's water themed, it's beautiful. It's one of those levels that's really gonna just make you say like, wow, this is a beautiful game. Not as much as I have been saying it since I started doing this series, but nevertheless, this game is gorgeous, and I really enjoy it, man. I thoroughly enjoy this game, like so much. And in all honesty, I think it's honestly just because of how it makes, like, I don't know, like, this is like a game that makes me like think, if you know what I mean. It's like I genuinely just start thinking when I play this, and I think a lot of it has to do with just the colors, the sounds, and everything like that. This is just like a game that you can sit back, relax, and just kind of flow with the music and flow with the gameplay. Because this is definitely one of those games that I think if you play with like a headset or like headphones on, like I feel like you get a little bit more immersed in it than normal. Just because I feel like the sound is so important in this game. Like the sound is like a huge part of this game. Like visually, the visuals are a definite big part of this game, but I feel like the sound is what really sets this game like above the rest. And I don't know, man. I don't really know why I like to sing this game's praise so much. Because I mean, in all honesty, it is just a rail shooter, a rhythm rail shooter, and you would think that's not a real big reason to sing a game's praises or anything like that, but to me, I feel like, I think it's not just that. I think it's just, in general, how the game itself makes me feel when I play it. Like, I don't know, I'm one of those people, like, I like to have a game that makes me feel good when I play it. Like I can sit back, like, after a long day, and I turn this game on and I want to relax, then I can do that. And it's not just this game, you know. There are a lot of other games out there that I do that with, but I don't know, this one in particular, it's one of those games where it's just like, it's something very calming about everything about it. Even when certain segments of the game, they get a lot more hectic, they get a lot more fast-paced and everything. Like, it really does. It sits very well with people, with myself and everything like that. And I feel like this is one of those games where it's just like, I feel like not a lot of people wanted to give it that chance because they heard this game has motion controls, so they're just kind of like, that kind of steered them away from it, which is a shame, because I feel like it was a missed opportunity for a lot of people, because I feel like this game could have done wonders for people. Not just be a pretty game to look at, but overall just be something for some people, you know. And it makes me think that you know, what kind of other forms of entertainment do that for you guys? Like, what's a game or like any kind of thing that you enjoy that, you know, the second that you start doing it or the second you start hearing it or seeing it, it puts you into that, you know, this is my happy spot, this is my happy place. Like kind of like the quote from Happy Gilmore, your own happy place. Like this game does that for me. It definitely takes me and just puts me, like, I don't know. It puts me in a good mood. And even like, because I'll say this, because there are times where this game will get, you know, a little bit difficult, and it will get a little bit, you know, frustrating at times if you're trying to get past a certain area. But it's one of those things, it's like, regardless of how difficult or like you know, how rage-inducing a certain area may be, I don't get upset when I play this game. Even if I'm grinding long times trying to get past a certain area, this game pretty much doesn't have that effect on me. This is like, it's so pleasing to me. It's like, it's one of those things, it's so fun to look at that I just kind of turn all that stuff off when I play it. And I just welcome myself into like a different kind of world, you know? A world where things make sense. Even though visually this game is probably the furthest from it. Because, I mean, it's a game where you basically are shooting at like space manta rays and whales. And for some reason it makes sense. It's like you see it and it makes you happy. Because I could look at this, like I wouldn't even have to play it. This is just a game that I could just look at, and I'm completely satisfied with that. Maybe that's my brain just being just like, oh, look at all the colors, ooh, ah. But it's not any of that. It's just, I don't know. I take it like, I think a good way to explain it is, do you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever look at like those books, like those Magic Eye books, where you would have to like stare at it like an image for a little bit until you saw another image? And you didn't really care about what the image was some of the times. You kind of just liked looking at the colors, seeing all the shapes and everything blend together. And until they made that one picture that was supposed to be hidden in it. To me, that's kind of like this game. These colors all blend into something. And then you're concentrating, you're focusing, you're getting lost in that photo. You're getting lost in that picture, trying to see the bigger picture. And this game gives you the bigger picture by its music, its visuals, and everything like that. And it just kind of makes you forget everything else and just focus on something. It takes you away from everything else, you know? And I don't know. I adore that about this game. I really do. And I kind of wish that there were more games like this, you know? Because I mean, I realize that there are rhythm games out there. There are rail shooter games out there. But not like this, man. There's not a lot out there like this. There's not a lot of games where you can shoot a space whale into the galaxy, and then all of a sudden it turns into a space phoenix. That's honestly the best description I could give it right there. It's a space phoenix. I'm at a loss for words sometimes when I play this, man. It's hard to describe this game to people when you want to talk about it. Because immediately you can try to describe this game to somebody, and they probably won't really get it. They're just like, I don't understand the appeal of this. Why would you like this game? And it's one of those things where it's just like, it's hard to describe it. You kind of have to see it and try it yourself, you know? And I feel like that's where, I feel like if this game were to ever do a VR version of it, I feel like that would be perfect for it. It's like, if you have a hard time describing what this game is like, have people try it. Pop on a VR headset and just look at the game. You don't even need to play it, just kind of just look at the visuals. And just listen to the music. And just let that be your description, you know? Sometimes it's not word of mouth that really can grab you and take you into an experience. It's honestly, you kind of have to just, you know, buckle down, listen, and look, and you'll understand. And I love that about this game. I love that about a lot of games. And it's just, I really just I just want people to be able to do that with whatever they like, you know? Whether it be like movies, TV, comics, drawing, anything, man. Anything that like helps you, be creative, be happy. Takes you out of the world of like negativity and just lets you just be you. Allows you to just be happy, you know? Your brain just explores everything. It's just like, I mean, it may sound like I just ramble about this game, but it's just, I don't know. I want people to feel good. I want people to be happy. And if it's something as simple as a video game that can do that for you, then why not? Why can't that be it? I feel like anybody is allowed to have that, and I feel they deserve that. And I mean, what else can I say? This game is great. I love it. And I really do hope that you guys are enjoying this game. And you're enjoying this series, because I gotta be totally honest with you, I'm in love with this game, man. It's will always and forever be one of my absolute favorites. And I really hope that you guys will stick around and join me in the next episode, because after evolution, we will take on beauty. What does that mean? We'll find out. So, until then, guys, remember, this was Child of Eden. I've been Benchez. I love all your faces. I'll see you next time. See you later.